my name's AJ Van-Rixtel, and I am a writer, artist, and photographer. I've started doing a bit of a channel for my artwork where I am going to go through and show you guys some of my character developments. I started off with this idea of doing this sort of thing back when I was just going through my artwork with my trusty camera and just commentating a bit over my artwork, and I thought I'd move on to that and just do some artwork videos and post them up on YouTube. And then I've recently been watching a lot of Mark Crilly and saw some of his a lot of his videos, and I thought I could do something like that and just go through, and as I'm doing drawing, like, talk about my art and things. So I've spent a few days getting all prepared and set up for this, and now I'm pretty much ready to do that. And I've tried several different ways to sort out the camera to get the right sort of pitch and where I don't end up halfway in the picture as I'm trying to draw one. There's a couple where I've gone back and I've been like, my head's in the way of the picture, so I can't really use that, can I? So, as I say, I've just going over the line work now that I did for this. In another video, what I'll do is I will time lapse the general construction of this character from one of my novels. Her name is Tari, just so you're aware, and it's kind of a bit of a scene from the novel that she appears in. It's a light novel, and here she is, just like she's dropping an egg. I won't give the reason why she's dropped the egg. I'll leave that to you to see if you ever get a chance to read it. If I ever get round to getting it published, that is. I've got a very busy schedule, seven open projects and things. So, and that as well as my usual day job. So I'm just, as I say, going over the line work with a Prismacolor pencil, black Prismacolor, and I thought I'd just introduce myself and my channel. This is technically not the first video I've done. It's more along the lines of the maybe third chronologically, but probably more along the reams of my fourth or fifth overall, where I'm not including if I was to include the practice videos that I've done. I hope to get better at the commentary side of things. I'm realising that I'm struggling with the commentary, so that's why I did a lot of this drawing in a time lapse rather than actually talking whilst I was doing it. It took me about an hour or so to draw the outline. I did realise halfway through that I was using the wrong size pencil, and I was really struggling with this hand in particular. Eventually I managed to get it. I'm still not 100% happy with it, but as you're probably aware, hands are quite difficult to draw correctly. But as you can see, I'm hoping that I've done a decent job on this, and you will get to see some more of my characters' developments. For example, some more characters from this particular novel, but also my first ever original character that I ever wrote about, because I am a writer and I do actually have a novel published via CreateSpace, which is an independent publishing, basically, and it means that it is available to buy on Amazon, and I will show you a copy of that at some point, and it does appear as a subject in my art portfolio, as I did design the book cover for that myself. So I just hope you enjoy the videos. I'm not sure how I'm going to colour this in yet. I've not fully decided. I'm not sure if I'm going to go into Prismacolor pencils. That will probably be a time lapse, just because I want to be able to concentrate and make sure that I get it right. That I need it to be a bit lower down. There we go. And then this eye is fine. So I originally started off with the guidelines, as you'd probably see if you watched the other video, where I actually do the character design. I did originally do a different sort of pose for this, with the mouth and everything. What's the correct word for that, really? Facial expression, that's the one. But I felt that as I was drawing it, I changed the theme, and as you can see there, she's kind of dropping an egg. I had a bit of trouble with the feet, just getting them generally right. It can be a bit tricky anyway, but I seem to have a bit more trouble with it than I normally would have done. But I feel as though I've managed to do that quite well, and I think the proportions are actually pretty spot on with this. So I'm currently out of actual ink, an inking pen. It's currently on order, so normally I'd probably go over it with ink rather than the black Prismacolor. Just feel as though it gives a bit of a better finish if I do that. But you have to use the tools at your disposal, and this is what I currently have. So so it's about time to call this video now, I think. What I'll do is I'll post some links in the description of where you can find some of my sites and pages, and yeah, so I'll pop the pencil down now. And just so you are aware, I do have a published novel out there which is available on Amazon called A Collision of Worlds, so it would be really great if you could check that out. And thank you for watching, and see you next time. Bye.